Building in this game isn't necessarily hard, but building anything cool is kind of difficult and I can't really do it. But today we're going to be conquering that fear and we're going to be building some hopefully cool buildings along this path here that I built between last episode and this one. If you remember last time we started work on this beach, I had to cut a little bit of this out because of the raid farm, but that's not important. And I started work on this path. I tried to make the green blend a little bit into the path to make it seem more worn, and I cut it out. And today we're going to be adding buildings. The first one of which will be going probably right where this nether portal is, so we can make progress towards filling out this whole area. Now, what will be kept in this building, it will be our makeshift storage system for this world for now. It'll be like storage system version 2. This will be version 1 over here. This building will be version 2, and then maybe in the far future we build a really advanced storage system. But for now, this building that's going to go here will be the storage system. I'm thinking of colors that I could do that would make it stand out, and I think a warmer color like a red, a yellow, I don't see a yellow, or an orange like that would stand out the most against the green for now. I was thinking pink with all the new cherry blossoms. We might do that as well, but we do have to finish this path before we can do anything. So with that out of the way, we'll do our first time lapse of just me building the path. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty good. I think I'm going to keep it as the way it is. When we get building the actual building though, what I'll probably do, I don't have any blocks on me, but I'll step this up like 1. So there's probably going to be stairs, and then a more brick style foundation for all the buildings to go on so that the path does feel more sunken in as it goes along. But before we do that, we need to gather materials. I don't know why this says sand. Oh yeah, because we're going to get orange sand because I have a Badlands biome that way. We need to get some sort of blue block. I haven't decided. I want to use prismarine, but I don't have a way to get it really. And then I wanted to use wood. So we're probably going to do sandstone, orange sandstone, and some sort of dark oak, and maybe throw in some more greens in there, but we need to get a base down first. So I'm going to go gather some materials, come back, lay down a foundation, and we'll get started with the design process. You know, sometimes I just do things without a plan, and today was one of them. So for our buildings, I decided to, switch up the pace of what I usually do and build something in creative on my thumbnail testing world, whatever. And I came up with this for the orange. I was like, okay, why not some pink? We have this here for the pink. And then I was like, okay, this is cool. It could work. And so I came over here and I made a full mock-up, I guess, of just the front of the building where we could have some decorations. We can have actually a lot of room for storage, multiple floors for different levels of storage. So, more important items go on the bottom floor where it's easier to get to, less important items go higher up, and so forth, and maybe even just some like decoration and cool stuff at the top. But I was like, orange is kind of plain. What if we did blue or pink? Again, I think they're pretty plain alone, but if we were to combine them into one building, that's where I think this shines. Now, it looks like there's a lot going on, but if you're down on the ground and you get closer to it, you can't really tell what's up at the top unless you're farther away, and it brings attention to how the color is higher up and it gets lighter. You see, you start with the dark, there's color, light to dark. And I just made the middle building a little bit taller up here at the top just to, differentiate it from the other two. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather up all the resources for this and build this in the world along with this side panel just for reference, and then we'll go from there so that, I still keep some of the aspect that I like to show of me building in survival and also me designing in creative, because I think it's fun too. It's something that I don't normally do. But with that out of the way, let's just get right into this. Well, with that, it should be all the materials I need to build this. Let's check the schematic one final time. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna, we're using the schematic thing. There we go. We have everything. Let's go ahead and put these back, and I'm gonna get building. So it's gonna go right here. I'm not gonna reveal what it looks like just yet. You'll have to watch the time lapse. You'll have to watch that. It's probably in the thumbnail or whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and bust this out real quick. Look at that, we got a long time lapse today, so you get to hear a lot of me just rambling to you about random nonsense tonight, or well, technically today. But anyway, you know, recently I don't feel that I'm alone, but I feel like a lot of the games that I've been playing or have played in the past just don't feel the same as they used to. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but let's take the game of Minecraft. I basically only play this game to make the videos because I know that if I stop, I can't ever get back into it when I'm feeling really into the channel again. So what I do is I just come up with these ideas that are slightly fun. They're not super enjoyable, but they're fun enough to where I can make something enjoyable, like for you guys to watch off of it. And then I record it, edit it, upload it within a week, maybe 1 to 2 videos a week. And then, you know, I just go back to doing whatever I'm doing in life, which honestly isn't much these days. I mean, I'm preparing for the season 1 release for everything with that, and it's coming along better than most seasons in the past because I've actually put time to prepare myself for it rather than doing it all the 2 days, the day of. Like season 1, I think I made the mod pack, set up the server, and did everything for it in 1 day just because the season 0 was over and I was like, okay, let's just move on to a new world because we have so many more new people. And then that one exploded and there was a ton of new people on that, and then we moved on. But that time period was one of the most it was the most fun in the game of Minecraft that I've probably had in the past year, was on that season 1 world. There was an evening where I was just building something for a video and then people showed up in my basement and started to talk to me, and we just sat there and we were just joking around, messing with people on the server for like 2 hours just for fun. There was I never recorded it, I never uploaded it, but it was just fun playing. And so if you made it this far, you'll understand what my goal is for season 1 all over again. I want to recapture that sense of fun, to bring life back into the games. So I mean, I know it just sounds like I'm complaining or something right now, but when somebody experiences something like that, you know, you want to recapture it. And I think the reason it was fun was because of so many different people that came together just to play a game together. And as the seasons went on, season 2 and especially season 3, everyone kind of has just spread out and done their own thing, you know, focused on, oh, I gotta get the best gear, I gotta get the most powerful stuff to fight each other or whatever. Whereas in season 1, I was probably 200, maybe even less blocks from spawn along with most other people. And if you had built really far out, we had waypoints and teleporting stuff like that so you could connect bases, which is why I'm thinking about possibly bringing them back if the spawn hub idea can't work. I know that it discourages other forms of transportation, but since it's not a create focused server anymore, I don't really have to worry about that, since the main focus of the server now is going to be the people around you and the community that you get to play in. Come up with a few ideas for names. Let's see, I have them in my notes here. You know, Community Craft season 1, something like that. It keeps the name similar with the 2 C's, double C's. And you know how I feel about double C if you've watched any of the videos as they come out before they get taken down. Anyway, actually that's the only idea that I think it's, you know, Community Craft, something like that. If I can't come up with anything else, then I'd probably just ship it with that name for now. But hopefully we can create that environment. This is just my ideas rambling, and I put a cool video of me building, and I put a cool thumbnail, and I put 4 minutes of content before this. But if you notice their videos are getting shorter, this is kind of why. Just thought I'd let you know what's going on, and hopefully I can continue this through the next month. I do have final exams coming up, and I'll have to be studying for the next 2 weeks or so. So like always, thank you for sticking around, and unfortunately I lost some of the audio for the last half of the video, so it will be over voiced, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, enough of that, and now here we go. Here's a little voiceover as I do this without any notes. So, I think what I explained was I liked the front, I wanted to do the back, and the storage system inside on stream. Not this weekend, maybe next weekend, and it will be one of the last weekends before the launch stream, so yeah, keep that in mind. Also, I wanted to show you how to make a little tree here. The goal is to recreate that tree right there. So first, you want to place a composter, then 3 fence posts up, and then you're going to want to place 2 sets of leaves above that, and then just come back down. And the tricky part here is getting it to be a natural shape, and the way that I figured out how to do it is on each side of the leaves you want to add 1 leaf off in each direction, and then underneath that leaf you want to have 1 section come down, and then from there on one of the 4 sides you want to have it become random, so like it's growing off into a different direction. And also you could do it on 2 different sides to keep the randomness up like I do here. And I think this looks pretty good, so I'll just keep building some more and move on. Oh yeah, let me give you an actual view of this building because like we just built this all and then I didn't really even get to show it to you. So here's what it looks like from down on the beach, and I'll just throw some screenshots in here because I realized I didn't actually show it off too well. So we have that angle, and then we have that angle, and then we have this angle. But anyway, that, you know, it's not really the huge point of the video. It was more of a thumbnail just for you guys to click on it, but don't tell anyone that. So either way, I hope that you enjoyed this very odd, very messed up video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully it's a little bit more of a happier note one, but anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.